doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Remember when the only thing you had to worry about was VD? Remember when the only thing you had to worry about catching was VD, venereal disease? Remember that right there? Things done changed. How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. This is STD Friday around here in the street. What it do? Y'all go ahead on the fandango. This is not about you and your significant other. This is not about you and who you is in holy matrimony with. My condolences out here. Listen, I want y'all to live your best life that y'all can live. Stop following other people's morals. Stop following other people's morals. You make sure that you go ahead on to get it in, regardless of what people have been trying to tell you, the way that you should live. And I do truly believe that you need to live the way that you want to live. Don't let nobody control you. You grown, remember? Remember that? What's happening in South Carolina? The 803 is up in the building. What it do? Say as soon as Willie started talking the commercial, I think they hating on me like they always hate on me. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, Miss Shirley, please let me know that you are well. What it do? Love you back. Appreciate that. Prayers going out to Miss Shirley, y'all. Prayers still going out to Miss Shirley. If anybody know anything, let us know. We need to know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I appreciate that right there. Say you was a cool man, Willie. I appreciate that right there. I try to be. I really try to be. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say happy STD Friday. Happy STD Friday to all you good people out here, man. It's all about living your best life, doing exactly what you want to do, because as you know, every day you wake up, you don't do what you want to do. You be thinking about doing what you want to do, but for some reason, the indoctrination has frightened you into not doing what you really want to do. And then you go day to day and you depress. I'm trying to bring you out of depression. I am like a therapist out here. I'm trying to bring you out of your depression, your anxiety, and all that fly stuff. And a lot of our reasons of being depressed and high anxiety is because we're really not living the life that we want to live. It's hard balancing. It's hard following. It's hard doing what other people want you to do. It's written. Well, we do what other people want us to do because it's how we're trained. But it's hard to do it with, I would say, like a good conscience. Like you will feel good about doing what somebody else wants you to do other than you doing what you actually want to do. I'm trying to help. Shout out to Lee for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. What it do? Uh-huh. Well, what? Who was arrested? He said breaking news. He said Garvanta David is arrested. Who is Garvante? Garvante. That sounds like a real name right there. Garvanta, or is it Garvanta? You say Davis. I don't know, little mama. Hold on. Oh, that's a boxer. Thought that was a woman. Don't do that. The pro boxer, Tank Davis. Oh, all right. I was like, what, who? It sounds like a whole woman right there. Garvanta.
Man. Atlanta's up in the building. What it do? Y'all, we need to go ahead on and hit 100 so we can get the party started, man. I appreciate y'all for joining the player on this wonderful Friday. I do understand that it's payday and you don't even much have to be around here, but you decided to be around here. That's a decision that you had done made to come on around here to try to get some news that maybe you ain't even heard and maybe you can use, and maybe some, hey, you just want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? You say, oh, he was arrested for domestic love. We got to go on and look into Buddy. We got to go and look into Buddy because that's our wheelhouse right there. God damn it. Pop, 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 pop. I love you. I love you. Pop, 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 pop. I love you. I love you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Real love. Sugarland, Texas up in the building. Hashtag Willie say hush. What it do? Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $4 cash app. Says STD Friday. So if a man suck one meat, is he gay? That's a question for you good people. If a man give another man fellatio, it's him on the LGBT spectrum. I'm just gonna go ahead on and say, yeah. But other people may think different. And because we don't all think the same. We're not all a monolith. You say, hell yeah, he gay. That's what's up. You say, well, I sent you the follow up. Wait, I sent you a follow up from the mama that stabbed the kids and set the house on fire, and the daddy spoke with the news. I got it. I got it. We gonna speak on we gonna let him speak. We gonna let him speak because he's saying some things that maybe we didn't know. I got the video. And I sure enough appreciate you for sending it to me. That's what's up. Y'all, we had 67 likes. I know that we can do 100 real quick because y'all ready to go on to get into something. And then I need y'all good people to keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eye peeled. Because we looking for the missing. We looking for the missing. We trying to find somebody. We're trying to find somebody who may not want to be found. I just want to let y'all know ahead of time. Mm-hmm. May not want to be found, but they missing. It's old youngin that's out here lost in the world, for what we believe that little baby out here lost in the world. That's ugly. I don't even like the way that right there look. But look. Mississippi's up in the building. What it do? Tennessee up in this thing. What's happening? Chi-Town. What it do? You say the Bronx, New York is up in this bitch. What poppin' past the lake? These 30 minutes of fire. What's happening? The 281 H-Town is up in the building. OKC, Oklahoma is in the house. Virginia Beach, Virginia is up in the building. North Carolina is up in this thing. Come on with it then. Don't be afraid. Georgia's in the house. Make it happen. Bam. What do we got? You said that you is against depression too. I don't. Why is we depressed? Well, I know why, but I'm trying to help. Why y'all don't want help to stop being depressed? I'm here for you. Mm-hmm. Your outlook on life a lot of times is why you is depressed. You think that you may be supposed to be here, or you think that you may supposed to be doing this, and now you down. You need to be happy sometime with where you at. You need to enjoy right now where you at. You ain't a millionaire, you's 1,000 Enjoy being 1,000. Work your way up to be like 100,000. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get to the 100,000, enjoy being 100,000. That's how we supposed to say it. 100,000 now. Be that. You ain't got no 5-6 bedroom house. You got a 1-1. Be proud of your 1-1. I want y'all to really understand. Do y'all know that a lot of y'all hate the vehicles that y'all drive because you can't drive the Bentley right now? You can't drive the latest BMW, the latest Mercedes-Benz. You is mad at your Honda. You mad at your Toyota? See, that's because you don't know no better right now. No. You don't know no better right now. See, because once you increase your funds, then you will increase, you will change up with the vehicles. Once you change up the vehicles, you will understand. Yeah, them cars cute, but eh, they is less reliable than your Honda and your Toyota. Yeah. You will realize the hours that you work will have to go up once you buy one of these cars. And it ain't nothing like coming out trying to crank up your Mercedes or your BMW, your Maserati, your Audi, your Bentley, and what? That bitch don't crank. No crank, no start. You know what I'm saying? So feel good about what you driving today. That thing that has been getting you from point A to point B. A lot of y'all been driving the same car 5 years or more, right? And that thing been having you. It has been getting you there. Yeah. You had a problem here, a problem there, but that shit right there with Petty was able to go on and get that thing fixed. It's all good, and you back on the road. That car that you like, man, I just want to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? You about to throw away something good. I'm trying to tell you, enjoy, be happy about what you got. Now listen, don't throw away that baby who had been keeping you on a good money path. You know, shoot about $2,000 to $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Shoot that baby about $2,000 to $5,000 and make her look a little bit better or something. Put new feet on that baby. Yeah, treat her good. Maybe last you a whole another 10, 15 years. Yeah, but you want to ride in the cute little BM. Yeah. It look good. It look good. Believe in me, it look good. Once you have it for a good little minute, you'll be like, you know what, this shit regular. Like it ain't really what you thought it was. I promise you. Because typically we drive in the same neighborhood, right? Typically we stay like in a 10-mile radius. Well, it depends on where you work at. All right. If you work, you may travel just a little bit more than people who don't travel. You know what I'm saying? But you're only traveling going back and forth to work. But in your other than work, you pretty much in a 10-mile radius. And like I've been trying to tell y'all, once people see your new stuff, people be happy for you. And then they go back to regular life. Players, typically when we buy these vehicles, we trying to, impress the girls a lot of time. Once pretty much the girls in your 10-mile radius done seen that you got this whip, you know what I'm saying? They done saw you at the gas station, shit, putting gas in, they done saw you in the drive-thru, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty, all right. Yeah. Riding in the mortgage payment is crazy to me. And a lot of people, they don't even see it like that. A lot of people paying $1,000 or better and don't even see it like that. I'm trying to tell y'all players something. Listen, if you want the feeling of driving those types of vehicles, rent one. Rent one. Wake up early, like rent it for the weekend or something. That been for like 4 days or something. You know what I'm saying? Wake up early every day that you got that thing. And just coast and just ride through the neighborhood. Get out at a few places. See the reaction of people. See the reactions of people. And then do some research about repairs. Just saying. You will realize that, it's not the car, it's you. It's not the car, it's you. Of course, cars attract women. Yeah, but really about how many women is it going to attract like on a daily for you? When you're not even out there like that on the daily. Why? Because you got to do this thing called work. I'm just trying to help. So that depressing stuff is real out here in these streets, but we don't have to be depressed. We don't have to be. If you back up on if you was backed up on your sexual experiences, we have ladies who is accepting $37.50. It should not be that depressing. I know what you're thinking. I ain't finna buy no baby out here in these streets. They got STDs. Well, I'm trying to tell you something. The ones who don't sell it got more STDs than the ones who do sell. We got 98 likes. We need 2 more. The ones who is not selling monkey has more STDs than the ones who is selling monkey. And then you got to ask yourself, how is that possible when they is hunching way more? You would think that they is hunching way more than people who don't sell monkey. See, well, it's not about the amount of times you hunch. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100 likes, made it to 100 likes by 21 after the hour. It's not about how many people you hunch. It's about that person that you hunch who had a STD. That's all. I know what y'all thinking, but the percentage, Willie, the percentage of women who selling monkey, they should have more of a chance of catching the STD. And I would be like, you right. You right, but a lot of them be hunching with contraceptives. You right. You have to pay to go raw. And a lot of times we is not trying to pay over $37.50. I'm trying to help. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Y'all listen, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Is your eyes open? Don't have your eyes closed while you're out there in the street. Hell, you can't drive like that. Open up your eyes when you're outside. We got a sad thing, but damn it, we're not gonna be sad. We're not gonna be sad. We're gonna be happy. That's what we gonna do on this wonderful Friday, July the 11th, 20 to 25. Shout out to Michael for the $25 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Gonna put up on the screen. If y'all know something, say something going on down here. We got a little missing little girl out here. We got a missing youngin' in Milwaukee. Here we go.
An urgent plea from a mother. It has been 3 weeks since her 16-year-old daughter left home. Fox 6's Bria Jones.
3 weeks, 16-year-old. I would say that baby grown. But go ahead.
In the newsroom for us tonight with a message that mother is sharing. Bria?
Shout out to Bria. Where you been, sister?
Good evening, Ted. Paris Allen says her 6-year-old daughter, Isis Allen, is a frequent runaway. While MPD has yet classified this case as critical missing, Paris says it is critical. That's because her child has been calling her from the phone of a man almost twice her age.
I had a job. I couldn't focus. It's hard. So sometimes I'm mad. Sometimes I'm scared.
Paris Allen needs help and answers. She wants to find her 16-year-old daughter, Isis Allen, more than anything.
She is a severe asthmatic. She does have mental health issues.
Milwaukee police say she's been missing since June 20th. Her mother says she has run away before, but never with a grown man.
She's run away before, but never with a grown man. She's run away before, but she just ain't never ran away with a grown man. That baby 16, that baby do believe that she grown. Now, mama say that she got some mental issues, and I wish that we knew the type of mental issues that this baby have. Just in case we come in contact with her, we would know how to handle the situation according to her mental illness or mental health problems.
He says the two were arguing about that relationship when Isis left their home near 75th and Green Tree.
Stop it. They was arguing about that relationship before she even left. So she was dealing with a 26-year-old? They say the man is 26 and she's 16, 10 years her senior. They said that they was already arguing about the relationship before she left. Hell, that's why she left.
She has run away before, but never with a grown man. She says the two were arguing about that relationship when Isis left their home near 75th and Green Tree.
I keep asking the court to, instead of putting her in group homes, to put her somewhere that she could be safe, which is probably like a mental facility.
Allen says Isis has been calling and FaceTiming her from a number she says belongs to a 28-year-old man.
Oh, 28 and 16, 12 years of senior. That ain't bad, is it?
That is keeping Isis from sharing her location.
28-year-old is dating my 16-year-old daughter. He's showing her around the family, introducing her as his girlfriend.
She also
Whoa. The man who she is with is introducing the 16-year-old as his girlfriend to his family. Oh, he letting them know, boy, I got a young one. Boy, I got me a young one. Yeah.
This screenshot from ISIS's Instagram, where she says the man had been following her for a year. It says, my body feels so weak. Wish I could call my mom and ask for help.
Why is her body weak? We do understand that there's some things that you can do that will make your body weak. I'm just trying to...
He's with a stranger that might be taking advantage of her.
She says ISIS has been struggling since her uncle was killed in 2023. She's hoping this message makes it to her.
I love you. I hope that you're okay. I want to make sure that you're okay. Whatever we need to talk out, we need to talk about that in person.
So y'all is having arguments. You and your daughter is not getting along. And this may be why you believe that she has mental illnesses or mental issues. How is you defining the mental issues? Has she been diagnosed? Has she been diagnosed, or do we just say mental issues because a child does not follow our lead or our orders or our directions, huh?
So I need to know where you at.
Allen says she needs help before the unthinkable happens.
I feel like they're not going to understand that until it's too late. Yeah. Until they find her in a garbage can or somewhere. Until I'm getting a call saying like I got to go identify her body.
And shout out for having tattoos on the neck. I ain't saying people with tattoos on their necks is bad. People, I just like to go out on the point. I got a tattoo on the neck. Bam. That baby got on them Gucci. Is those Gucci shades, glasses? What is the red and blacks? I think they Gucci's, ain't it? Say no, mama is a licensed psychologist. Okay.
Allen says she did receive a call from ISIS this morning saying that the man was upset he was posted online and that she could no longer protect her family from him. Now, we have reached out to MPD, but they have yet to release any new information. If you know something about this case, please contact District 4. Ted?
Does Miss Allen know specifically where her daughter is, or does she know the 28-year-old who's with the daughter?
Ted, she now knows the identity of that 28-year-old, but she's unclear exactly where ISIS could be at this time, which she just wants to know a location.
Your heart breaks for her frustration and her fear. Bria Jones in the newsroom.
She just wants to know her location, but you know who the person is. That's all you want to know is just where she at. All right, she up here at the Walmart. That's it? Like, that's all that you want to know? Again, sometimes y'all would just be talking. And shout this good mama out for not, that baby ain't got on no makeup. She got her good hair, like y'all be trying to get out here in the street for you ones who ain't got the good hair, I guess. Watch this.
Her as his girlfriend.
She also shared this screen from sharing her location.
28-year-old is dating my 16-year-old daughter.
She decided to date a 28-year-old though. That's what your 16-year-old daughter decided to do. Now, the age of consent in Milwaukee, it sits at 18. So she cannot consent legally, but she can consent humanly. I think we're going to come up with that right there. I think we gonna use that as a word. We going to humanly consent as humans. I think I can work that in. Go ahead, go.
Showing her around the family, introducing her as his girlfriend.
He is showing a missing girl who he may not believe is missing. He may be like, you know what? This way she want to be. My body feels so weak. I wish I could call my mom and ask her for help. This can mean a lot of things. He says she don't have a father in her life. I believe that right there. This is, I'm guessing, just a case of a single mother and her daughter going through it. I want y'all to understand. Females and mothers, a lot of times there's conflict. A lot of time, by the time I think they get like 13 or 14, there's conflict. Mamas and daughters be arguing and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times there's jealousy from the mother to the daughter a lot of times. So we do got to be careful out here in these streets. Obviously, she don't want to be home. Obviously, she do not want to be home because she's saying that she just want her location. And he blocks her location and won't tell the location. But he do got to go to sleep. If your daughter wanted to be found, guess what she'll do? be found. But if y'all know something, say something. Let me put a little picture of it. If y'all know something about the little 16-year-old who decided to go ahead on and leave after an argument with her mother about the meat that she is getting, y'all go ahead on and say something. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. Told y'all, once that monkey get moist and that meat get hard, our parenting is damn near over. Trying to tell you, just don't work no more. Listen, y'all, we still talking about SNAP. We still gonna talk about SNAP. I got to keep y'all updated with SNAP and what's going on across the country, because a lot of people, they is about to have a really, really hard time. But I am going to continue to talk about this SNAP to show y'all failure. I know. Everybody who receives SNAP and who receives food from the food pantries and all this stuff right there, a lot of them do need. A lot of people need, and I do understand it. But I'm going to classify it as failure. I'm going to classify it as failure. And if you was going to the food pantries and shit like that right there, you're going to get the food from the churches, I'm going to put you under the thing of failure. But like I said yesterday, I understand that there's people who don't need to go to these food pantries and shit like that right there. They go to the food pantries just for a little bit more. They can afford food and every doggone thing. But I know people who is affording food, but hell, since they giving away slabs of ribs and shit, rice and all that shit down there at the church, why not? You know what I'm saying? I understand. So I'm going to say probably about 95%, about 98% of people, I'm going to put those people in the category of failure. Now, you don't have to stay in failure, you know. Or maybe I'm just hating. Shout out to Dada for the $1 cash out. They say they have to lock them kids up in the basement. Yeah. Well, them boys, them ones who want to run away. Them ones who want to go on out here and they got them scream, hell yeah. You better shackle them on up, because they going to get that little monkey away. They're trying to get that little monkey away. You said they're giving away oxtails. I heard that up in Georgia, they was giving briskets out. I said, Jesus. I say, boy, I'm almost on my way. They giving, do y'all know how much a brisket costs? My briskets be $80 to $150. They giving out briskets, pork shoulders, briskets, pork shoulder, chicken in the can and shit, rice, beans. I had a partner who was telling me about it, like, shit, dog, and they do this every week. I'm like, you lying to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm fruits and vegetables that they give out every doggone week. And he got that paper. He said when he found out, he like, shit. And he liked the barbecue too, so it's like, it's like twice a month they give out slabs of ribs and shit like that. I'm like, oh, Jesus, I'm gonna have to come on up there, up in Georgia. Yeah, so I do understand that there is a lot of people who go to these places who technically don't need it because they can afford food. You know what I'm saying? But for the people who is down bad, because if you was getting stamps and shit, you was technically down bad. Technically, according to definition, by definition, and according to the government, you cannot afford to feed yourself and your dependents. So in my mind, you're down bad. You was at failure. I know that word may hurt people's feelings, but damn it, in my mind, you was at failure. You can. Now listen. Just because you at failure don't mean that you can't let the play holes up. I would never, ever be involved in any type of criminal activity. Willie Williams don't do the criminal activity, but for those of you who may have, you can let a few go. You know what I'm saying? If you can let a few go, if you got, we can talk. We can talk. Stamps in Section 8 for life. This is crazy. Federal food assistance changes threatens the SNAP benefits again. See, and I'm trying to do this from all over the state. I'm trying not to be in one state when I do these stories. It's all for a reason. It's all for a reason. And it's typically the show. It's going on all across the country.
This South Suburban food pantry is seeing more clients, more need. Organizations like this one brace for what could be ahead as federal cuts are on the horizon. Thursdays are busy at Free Indeed. The market-style food pantry is open 3 days a week. Last Thursday, the creator of the market says it was an example of what happens when there were fewer items available and an increased need.
It was really tragic for us last week when we literally ran out of food.
Dr. Nicole Scott created the pantry 4 years ago in Dalton with the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Today, Scott was part of a roundtable discussion at the Food Depository about the impact of cuts to SNAP benefits. That's the federal government's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
You know, it's also crazy that, and I'm going to have to call failure on a lot of our elders. I'm going to have to call failure on a lot of our elders because now that I'm thinking back when I was like a little bit old boy. When I was a little bit of old boy. Well, not little, but like teen years and stuff like that. Elders was going to the church for foods, and remember in certain states they have the Meals on Wheels programs and stuff. And they was going to food pantries then. This is back in my early teen years and into like the 20s and stuff like that right there. Just think about this right though. Why wasn't they out here advocating and teaching the ones who was going to be elders in the future to make sure that they had their money plans together? Because y'all do understand if seniors getting assistance, y'all to just listen to me. Seniors getting assistance did not plan for the future. Or maybe they planned, but they plan failed. But they still not out here advocating and talking to the ones who was coming up behind him, them to say, hey, I did this. This shit didn't work. I plan to save this. I hit my goal, but now I'm seeing it's not enough. So I want you people behind me. You got to like if I say like 200,000, that shit ain't gonna work. You need now 600,000. You all won't even come back in the communities and tell the young people or teach the young people how not to fail. Y'all just still going to the little pantries. So yeah, that was my little shot at the elderly. Cause we all like, but what about the elderly? They need food. Damn it, they failed. They failed. They wasn't paying attention to their health either. Come on, all right, go ahead.
I fear that, with these SNAP cuts, that we will not be able to serve in full capacity. We will definitely run out of food.
We met some Dalton residents who say they rely on food from the pantry. Roxanne Coleman Brock says she was injured as a hospice CNA years ago, and she says her SNAP benefits are already dwindling.
Even for the senior citizens, they continue to cut us. They cut our stamps, but the food keep rising. The meat's rising. The canned goods are rising.
Her daughter.
Do y'all also understand this right here? Watch this. There's a lot of seniors who are single. A lot of seniors is single and not due to the fact that they had a man or a husband who had done died. They single because of their life choices, and they went into their elderly years without having a significant other. Again, y'all want to do it by yourself. I'm not saying you can't do it by yourself, but you need to plan while being by yourself and plan while you with somebody else. So it just need to be planning, a whole bunch of planning.
Letisa Coleman
Hold
Black
on.
says she works nearly 6
stamps, but the food keep rising. The meat's rising. The canned goods are rising.
Right.
Her daughter, Letisa Coleman Black, says she works nearly 60 hours a week as a home health care aide. And at the same time, her rent has gone up, as has so much else.
You got to pay so many things. Everything just keep going up. And you never have enough money to get like produce, stuff that we need, fruit and vegetables.
These are not people who...
I want y'all to just understand this right here. This right here is mother and daughter. I can almost guarantee they don't live together. I can almost guarantee that they don't live together. And I could be wrong. But I can almost guarantee that they don't live together. And this is another thing that the older people is not teaching the younger people. We need to live together as families until we get it together. I'm trying to tell you. And when we is falling short, I do understand that people don't want people living with them. I get it, because I don't be wanting people to live with me. This is why we really do need to be teaching as far as family. Family need to be teaching family. But when we all think the same, hell, we can't teach each other nothing.
At the same time, her rent has gone up, as has so much else.
You got to pay so many things. Everything just keep going up. And you never have enough money to get like produce, stuff that we need, fruit and vegetables.
I don't understand that part, though. You don't have enough to get things like produce. If you're not buying produce, what is you buying? Why? If you going grocery shopping, you got a whole basket of stuff. You about to check out because you don't have enough money to buy produce. Well, what's in your basket? Okay, you got your meat. I got it. What else in your basket? Shouldn't everything else in your basket other than meat be produce? Produce and vegetables? Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. They say, when you no longer can make kids to live off of. Ooh, this right here. Ooh, yeah.
Up, as has so much else.
You got to pay so many things. Everything just keep going up.
And this is why men is dying way before women. She said you got to pay for so many things and prices keep going up. This is how a lot of men get provider's anxiety. I'm not saying that women don't get it, but men stress out because we sign up for a family. We sign up to be the head and we sign up to be the damn provider. So that anxiety is really, really on us, like heavy. We don't get supplements or we don't get assistance. So it's really, really on us. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we just die early. Because the prices keep going up and there's so many things that need to be paid. It kind of sounds like she's just finding out that so many things need to be paid or so many bills is out here. Yeah, go.
Much else.
You got to pay so many things. Everything just keep going up. And you never have enough money to get like produce, stuff that we need, fruit and vegetables.
These are not people who are just sitting at home. These are people who are working, who are trying to make the ends meet. And
I want to say something else. If you was by over... if you buy over 35 and you still trying to make ends meet, because we typically use that phrase when we like check the check and, you know, when we barely making it, you just trying to make ends meet. When you just work 40 hours, when you just work 8 hours a day and you tired. Yeah. Making ends meet. That statement says failure. In my opinion, I do understand. I have been at failure level too, y'all. But you ain't got to stay at failure level.
They need, additional resources and help. What I would like to see happen is people go back to the table and they realize that these are families on that line item that they're cutting.
Free indeed.
She said, listen. The sweet potatoes say unlimited. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. These is being, wait, is this the rice? This is the rice package. That's the little rice package. These is unlimited. The sweet potatoes.
They realize.
The sweet potatoes. One thing about the younger people, they don't buy sweet potatoes. This is for the older crowd. Sweet potato is for the older crowd because they be making sweet potato pies and stuff like that right there. Shout out to the people who be making sweet potato French fries and stuff. You know. This for the pie makers, but this is unlimited. This is unlimited. I'm still not understanding how people is damn near, like they say, almost at starving level. I don't understand, because you can eat one of these a day and be all right. You can take a potato. You can take a potato and eat that once a day and be all right.
That these are families on that line item that they're cutting.
Free Indeed is actually trying to expand. They've seen a steady increase in clients over the last 4 years. And with more need anticipated, they are urgently trying to get donations and grants to try and grow operations and serve more people.
Well, that shit on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Oh, shit. Oh, I got to tell y'all about me. But yeah. This is on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Stay off, or just go ahead on and get your little meals and stuff and get gone. Now, listen, they said that there has been a increase over the past 4 years. Just let you know that people continuously fail. I do understand. I know what you people be saying in the background. Well, Willie, you talking like people just got it all together and all that flat stuff right there. Like everybody perfect out here. Ain't nobody perfect. Sometimes fall short of glory. I am the main one who be telling you people that we all fall short of glory. What I'm trying to tell you is, at that level that we is at, that shit is failure. And we only at this level. Watch what we only at this level at certain ages. A lack of planning. We only at the failure level, hell, failure and below level, is because of lack of planning. That's it in a nutshell. Because planning your future. Notice how they don't teach that? Well, the only thing that they teach for your future is get a degree. Get your diploma, get a degree, live happily ever after. That's the most that we talk in school about, our futures. Until we're going to talk about finances and the things that we need to do with our finances, we're going to continue to fail. We just are. Move right along. I ain't going to eat much. Hold you. As y'all coming on in, y'all was screaming live everywhere. 47 after the hour, man. I really do appreciate y'all for being around here. What that thing's, we had 149 thumbs up. We should be over 200. 152. We had 152 with the thumbs ups. We is everywhere. Let me. Oh, and a matter of fact, we had 263 followers on the purple one. Look right down there. I can't say the word because, they're getting their feelings. But 263 right there. Wait a minute. We at the other K. We at the KIC and the last letter. Y'all know what that right there is, but I'm trying not to say it because I don't want to make these people mad. And it's also the green and black. So we is on the purple, we on the green, then we on the blue, and we're also on the green and black. I just can't say it, but the link's down there in the description. We had 94 followers. We need to go on and get to 100 over there also, man. Thank y'all for supporting the player like y'all always do. What is this right here? Let's go ahead on and get into it then. Go ahead on and get into what y'all want to go ahead on and get into. What you around here for? I do know. We have a mother of 6. We have a mother of 6 who done fell short of glory. We have a McDonald's manager, not a shift lead, not a shift supervisor, a whole manager, like y'all say, whole manager. Done mess around and got stabbed out here in the street, and they say they don't know why she never did nothing to nobody. She would give you the shirt off her back. She love everybody. That's what they be saying. Let me try to put this on up here for you good people. As you come on in, y'all go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. I need your support. Like I always say, I ain't too proud to beg, but first and foremost, I ain't too proud to ask for your support. For real. Or does that mean that I'm at a failure level? I don't know. He said, don't eat at restaurants. Don't do it. Be careful. Don't put this up on the screen. A mother of six, a manager at McDonald's, had been stabbed by an employee. Here we go.
A mother killed in a workplace stabbing.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
A McDonald's manager killed in the middle of the morning rush, and police say it was another employee who did it.
Jennifer Harris was working her shift this morning when she sent an employee home early. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Ty Steele. Police say that employee left and then came back and killed her with a knife. This happened at the McDonald's on 9 Mile West, west of Kelly and East Point. Noel Frio is live with the details. Noel, we hear a Good Samaritan stepped in and try and stop this.
Yeah, that's right. Police say that stabbing happened near this drive-through window behind me. And they say a customer who was in the drive-through stepped in and stopped the suspect from fleeing the scene before police arrived. We've now learned that the victim was a mother of 6. Employees described the terrifying moments inside a McDonald's after a worker attacked a manager with a knife. Police say the employee had been in an argument with the manager that ended with her being sent home.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face. And the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her.
Family of the victim identify her as 39-year-old Jennifer Harris. She was stabbed multiple times before a customer in the drive-through line intervened, holding the employee at gunpoint until officers arrived.
He had her sitting down there about in the parking lot next to a vehicle, and he had the gun pointed at her. That's when police and all them rolled up.
He did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism. And we really appreciate his assistance because, like I said, otherwise we would have a dangerous criminal right now in public and we would be looking for her, but who knows what else she was gonna do.
Family of Harris described her as selfless, a hard worker who worked to provide for her 6 children as a single mother.
She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
Her children now in shock at how such senseless violence could have ended their mother's life.
A hard-working woman, so kind. If anybody needed help, she would give you her last, give you the shirt off her back. She did not deserve that at all.
And police are asking that anyone with any more information on this incident contact the East Point Police Department. We have that phone number in this story at clickondetroit.com. Live in East Point, Noel Frio, Local 4.
So heartbreaking. Hearts break.
All right, this feels
Shout out to Beth for having her real. I'm going to talk about the daughter.
Needed to be replaced.
Here we go.
First at 5, killed on the job. A mother of 6, a McDonald's manager, stabbed to death during her shift. This is a story that has shaken our entire community. Thank you for joining us. I'm Simon Shaquette.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford. Our hearts are heavy as we think about the family and friends of 39-year-old Jennifer Harris.
Loved ones left search.
Oh, like just a loving mother. Oh, cutie. She ain't got no makeup or none of that right there.
For answers. They tell us Jennifer was kind, hardworking, deeply loved. This tragedy started when Harris reportedly sent an employee home early, and that worker allegedly came back and attacked her.
Just hard to believe it happened at 9 Mile and Schroeder in East Point. 7 News reporter Ruta Osanida is speaking with the family tonight about their devastating loss and the terrifying moments that changed everything.
39-year-old Jennifer "Jamma" Harris went to work at this East Point McDonald's every single day to support her family, and they say she did not deserve this.
Why take our mama from us? You knew we loved each other.
It is absolute heartbreak for the family of Jennifer Harris, a 15-year employee of McDonald's and the manager here in East Point. They all gathered at the very spot she lost her life Thursday morning. Police say it was a senseless act caused by a simple argument.
There was a dispute between 2 co-workers, and one co-worker was sent home as a result of the dispute.
That co-worker, a 26-year-old East Point resident, then allegedly returned hours later with a kitchen knife and stabbed Jennifer multiple times. A customer and licensed CPL holder, noticing the violence, fired a single shot into the air to put an end to what he was seeing.
Whoa. So you can shoot You can discharge a weapon in the air now and it'd be okay. Now, I do understand that he did that to stop what was going on, but isn't that still a charge?
Nobody was hit by the gunshot, but it did stop the assault. The suspect dropped the knife and started running away from the location.
That Good Samaritan then detained the suspect before she could get far until police arrived and took her into custody.
You say she didn't fight back?
Jennifer was rushed to a local hospital but died due to her injuries. Neighbors say they sometimes hear arguments at this McDonald's, but never anything like this.
They sometimes hear arguments at that McDonald's. The majority of workers at McDonald's is females. Y'all do understand that right there. And females be arguing about whatever they be arguing about. Shout out to Shy Kid 23 for the $2 cash out. You say she had her shirt off. She had her shirt off her back too much. Say hashtag 6 kids. Got to be more careful. This is not funny, y'all. This is not funny. Go ahead.
Goodness, I don't even know what to think, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's just sad all around. You don't want to see this.
The loving mother leaves behind her 6 children.
6 children. Wait, that's 2, that's 4, that's 5 right there. That's 5 right there. Okay.
Who say they used to visit both their mom and the suspect at work and are confused to why the violence had to escalate this far.
They used to visit their mother and the suspect at work. One of the children out here got on the bun. I think that this is one of her kids. Bunted on. I don't know.
We'll come up here. We met her co-workers. We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her.
We reached out to the owner of this McDonald's who told us in part, quote, "Violence of any kind is unacceptable in my restaurants, and we are taking this matter extremely seriously." Meanwhile, the family says Jennifer will be remembered as selfless and kind, her memory never forgotten.
My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
Anyone who witnessed this incident is asked to call.
Y'all know something, say something, man. Just don't leave stuff just out here. You know what I'm saying? Single mama 6. Like that little picture.
Jennifer Harris.
Oh, okay. You say, I am not trying to be funny, but if their mom was good to everybody, including the suspect, what happened this day for the young to take it there? No, I'm not making excuses for her. Oh, no. We always have to ask questions. We always have to ask the questions because that is a great question. What happened? Why? There's always a reason why the dead got killed. There's always a reason. And a lot of times we cause it on ourselves. But they did say she sent the lady home. She sent that baby home. So in my mind, she done cut that baby money. Money is always, it's a lot of times, a motive to do pretty much. She must have been the only child who spoke to the camera.
From our understanding, it happened near the drive-through window inside of the building, so in the employee area.
So she called her slipping. She came on in with her face covered and with that kitchen knife and got up on the mask on her face, so she did not want to be identified. She didn't want to be identified. Hell, she wanted to come on in, kill her, and come back in tomorrow and clock in. And in sight. It ain't a man in sight. This young boy is the only male there. And the family done came up there over what happened. There's not a adult male inside. So is she telling us that they all got the same daddy? Well, if they all got the same daddy, go ahead, mama. Go ahead, mama. Damn it. Why is he incarcerated? Listen. There's always a reason. There's always a reason. But I got the suspect. And the suspect got something to say. The suspect went live. The suspect went live on her social media or something, and she was talking about what she was going through, and I'm believing that this is before. Yeah. This is before she allegedly knocked this lady off. Y'all ready? Ready, set, go.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person.
I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in this store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect.
Ooh.
And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny.
Didn't I just say playing with a person's money can get you knocked off?
Playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps saying her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. You know, nobody's perfect.
Well, she don't want to be held accountable.
Fucking McDonald's, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So fuck, it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So her, all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, you know, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids.
So y'all act like my kids in there, take my belt off and beat you. Ooh, Jesus. I believe her.
Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling
y'all do understand a lot of times mothers, because they have power over their children, they do believe that they have power over other people who is their age also. They feel like they have power, especially if they have a position of power. They have power over their children, and they have a position of power on their goddamn job. Ooh, and they single. You know, the stress of having multiple children by yourself, it's going to bleed out on your children, or it's going to bleed out on your job or friends and family. Because a lot of single women try to make it seem like shit's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, dog. Shit ain't sweet. I know you got your own house, you got your own car, you got your own job. Having these children by yourself is stressful, and you need a outlet. 9 times out of 10, it be on your children. Because you're doing it all by yourself.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody gonna have to do something about that. It's not funny.
That shit ain't funny. It ain't funny. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He said, don't she look like Bertie McDonald's character? She do resemble. Go ahead.
It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, you know, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't. I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully.
She's a bully. I could listen, man. We talk about, like I've been trying to tell y'all when y'all be watching the player, do not let your little co-workers catch y'all watching me, you little shift leads and shit, because they do be believing that they own the company. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they trying to get in a good position. They will tell on you. I'm trying to tell you.
I got sent home.
Hold on. These people will tell on you. Let me see how many minutes that was to make sure that I caught everything. Make sure I got everything. Yeah, I got everything. All right, yeah. These people will tell on you. They will snitch on you to try to get in that position so they can have power. Women in power is going to talk, especially the other. Hey, I'm going to say for the most part, they don't have no respect for men. A female manager, oh, she feel like she's just better than every goddamn body. I promise you that right there. If a shift lead feel like that she better than everybody, if a supervisor feels like that she better than everybody, imagine a store manager. I do it all on my own. I do it all on my own, bitch. I ain't got no man or nothing. I'm the HNIC. You know what I'm saying? You say, again, I am not justifying what she did was wrong, but we all had that one manager. I know I have one be funny and send you home for nothing. That's playing with people money. You don't know what the F, I can probably finish that. You don't know what the F people be going through out here in the street. Yeah. You can't keep sending somebody home and then you slick rapping sometime and shit, and you gonna take your belt off and beat who? Bitch, I kill you out here in the street. Beat who? I'm not your churn. And listen, for her to even say that she talks about taking her belt off and y'all acting like my children, she said that multiple times. Oh, she said multiple times. But when she make a mistake, she don't want to be held accountable for her mistake. I believe this employee. I truly believe this employee. And she got what she got. Right here at the Willie Williams Show, I have no sympathy or empathy, so don't feel shocked that I just said that baby got what she got. It is what it is. Stop playing with people. What? Oh, yeah. Stop playing with people. We wouldn't be having these problems a lot of times. And it goes back to decisions. I'm just here to help. Speaking of fast food, move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, the share. The share. And I would really like to hear what she told the police. The reasoning that she gave, I really want to hear it from her after she has been caught now. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know what exactly happened that day other than being sent home early. I know just being sent home early can get you killed. Believe in me, I get it. I just want to know, was there anything else other than that? You know what I'm saying? Move right along. Speaking of fast food, and put this sister up on the screen. Shout that baby out. If having tattoos on the neck, I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad people. I just like to point out that baby got a tattoo on the neck. That's what's up. We is looking at this is another store manager. Yeah. I think that she's a store manager. This thing says a fast food employee runs the restaurant by herself. She runs a restaurant by herself, a fast food restaurant. This fast food restaurant, which is strange because they have been falling short for years, and this is why I don't even go there. But a few years ago, when I would go there every now and then, they always lack the employees, and I just still don't understand why. But anyway, this is a viral video. Or she has a viral video of her working by herself.
I be missing out on my kids' life, and I work a lot. So I be having to provide for them, and I really don't be having time to spend with them. And it hurts me a lot.
Nakia Hamilton is a single mother of 3 here in Columbia. She works 12 hours plus to provide for her children, even if that means doing it all by herself at this Burger King on Broad River Road.
One of my employees just quit on me, and
so she is a manager. Say one of her employees quit.
They ain't had nobody else to come in, so I had to work by myself, had to close by myself, had to do the dishes, do prep, do the floor, do the front counter, drive through. Though I end up shutting down drive through and let people come in because it's too much trying to run and take orders, then got to run back. So
y'all need to get her some help up in here because she busted her behind. She's doing everything she needs to do to make sure everybody is okay up in here.
At this restaurant, at the Burger King, that's always a problem for like the past, I would say, past 10 years.
In this TikTok video, you can see Hamilton working by herself, and thousands of people on social media had questions.
And then last night I closed again by myself last night. I finally got help today. And she been here since 11 o'clock. She about to close with us at 11. So we just ain't got no employees. Nobody want to work no more.
Thank you. Nobody want to work no more. That baby working 12-hour shifts. Do y'all know if y'all just go ahead on and put in the application and just go ahead on and get hired, you could come up working 12 hours a day. You can literally come up. What else you gonna do? What else you had to do before you was working and the reason why you can't work 12 hours a day? They need people. They got overtime. You can work 7 days a week right now at that Burger King, 12-hour days, and get yourself out of debt real quick.
Still, even after what happened here that day, Hamilton says she's doing it all for her children and thanks her manager for giving her the job.
I wouldn't have no job because I do have a record, and it's hard to find a job with a record. And by grace of God, she gave me a job, so that's the only reason why I stayed for her.
Stay up to date with this.
That's what's up. Shout out her manager. Say that's the only reason she's staying on the job. Well, yeah, because it's going to be hard for you to find another job anywhere else with a record.
I wouldn't have no job because I do have a record, and it's hard to find a job with a record. And by grace of God, she gave me a job, so that's the only reason why I stayed for her.
Shout out to that manager. It's sad because this good single mama of 3, she want to be able to spend time with her kids, but damn it, when you got to cover all these other shifts and hey, man, you can't spend time with children. And I want to just say this right here. The worker, the one who puts in the hours, technically don't get a chance to spend a lot of time with the children. They can spend some time. You can spend some time with your children when you work a lot. Sometime. Every now and then. On a day off when you tired and your ass needs some sleep. You know what I'm saying? If you work a lot of hours, you really don't spend time with your children. You really don't. And again, this is why I like to point out, I have no idea why you ladies would love to be single mamas by choice and why you have no problem with doing it on your own. I just don't understand. Well, I think that you all don't understand that, especially if you is one who wants to work, but you have a lot of children. You want to work, you really don't want to be all the way on the system, you know what I'm saying? But you want to work because you may like things and you just want some more money. To get a lot of money, you have to work a lot of hours for it. You have to put in more time. That means you will have less time to spend with your children. This is why having more than one parent in the household is a benefit to you, ladies. It benefits you to have a significant other. It really do, because if not, then y'all working 60, 70 hours. I'm talking about for the ones who want more out of life. The ones who don't just want to sit back on Section 8 food stamps, shit like that right there. The ones who want a better car, better outfits and clothes and all that stuff. You want to be out here stunned and shit like that right there. You're going to have to work more. See, when it's not just you, you can work less and still accomplish those things that you're trying to accomplish. But the more we tell y'all, the more y'all go against what is logical, just it is what it is. Move right along. I ain't going to even much hold you. As you come on in, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Help a player out. You say, because y'all N-words be unaliving us when we want to separate and divide. Hell, we trying to make it easy on y'all. That's why we need to stay together. Don't break up. Do not break up. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. For real though. Hold on. Wait, you know. Say Burger King, why y'all give me last week? I asked for a double bacon cheeseburger, but y'all give me a Sprite, a 10-piece nugget, and medium fries. They out here messing up. Now somebody else had done said, and this is where the kiosks is going to start to come into effect. I think Burger King should have been doing this, like should have went automotive, auto about 10 years ago. Listen, I've been up and down Florida in the past 10 years, and I be wanting to try Burger King like every now and then because I always liked it. Their sandwiches, they breakfast sandwiches. Oh Jesus, I always liked them from a long time ago. And every now and then, like once or twice a year or something like that, I be wanting to go ahead on and get me one. And I can go to pretty much any Burger King up and down Florida. It'd be like two people. It'd be like two people in there on the morning shift, breakfast. And breakfast be jumping. You pull up there, the line is 6, 7, 8, 9 damn cars waiting and shit. What's taking y'all so long? And it's because it's like two people there. And it's been going on for years. I just do not understand what is going on with Burger King. But this also goes to show that people don't want to work. People literally do not want to work, man. There's job openings, and for some reason, but social media has trained these young folks that a Burger King, oh hell nah, you don't work at no Burger King. A McDonald's, you don't work at no Burger King. That is beneath you. There's jobs out here. Well, they only paying $10. Well, right now you're making zero. Just do the math. You're making zero and doing nothing. Burger King and other fast food, maybe $10, $15 an hour. That's $10, $15 more than what you had an hour ago. You let that stack up, it turns into hundreds. I don't understand. Man, ain't working for that little shit. All right, go ahead. That's what's up. You smart. You say $20 an hour in California. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they came out forcing these companies to pay the $20, and they went on ahead on to cut their hours of part-time. So it's just like they back to making $10, $12 an hour. All right. I told them that right there was going to happen, but didn't want to listen to me. We have an update. We have a father who is speaking out after his son was killed. Remember, we did the story. We did the story to where the mother stabbed the 4-year-old, and I think she stabbed him, 36 times or something like that right there? The 10-year-old got away. Yeah, I think the 10-year-old got away or something like that right there. But the father finna speak out. He was married to her. Oh, my bad. She stabbed all 3 kids, but the 4-year-old, she stabbed 36 times. I always thought that why she stabbed the 4-year-old 36 times, she was really, really mad at the 36-year-old. Well, hell, this is daddy. This is his daddy, and this is her ex-husband. Put them together. Here we go.
He made me.
Come on, bro.
He made me feel like I had something to add to this life.
Overcome with emotion, Dion Wallace struggles to talk about his 4-year-old son, Jordan, who authorities say was stabbed to death by his own mother on the 4th of July.
But I knew God was shining on me, and I knew that he was special. I felt he was special from the start.
Investigators say after Wendy Tolbert stabbed her little boy more than 36 times in their home in the 3600 block of West Palmer Street, she then attacked the boy's 10-year-old brother and 13-year-old sister. Prosecutors say she told police she believed they were all possessed by the devil. She then set the Logan Square home they shared on fire.
Because he said that if you was there, I know it wouldn't have happened because you're stronger than her.
The 45-year-old mother has been charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, arson, and other felonies for the holiday attack. According to the court-ordered health report, she suffers from schizophrenia and cancer, something Wallace, who recently divorced her after 8 years of marriage, says neither he or the kids knew about.
She suffered from this, and she diagnosed with cancer. He knew nothing about her suffering with no schizophrenia. He was married to her for 8 years. 8 years. Never heard of her being diagnosed with anything. Schizophrenia or cancer.
Cancer, something Wallace, who recently divorced her after 8 years of marriage, says neither he or the kids knew about.
He got out right in time. He recently divorced her. He got out right in time.
Wallace says although he no longer lived with the children and the mother, he did visit when he could.
She never revealed anything to me, you know. She never said that she was struggling with her thoughts or anything. You know, I would have took heed to that, you know. But I can't say that I've seen anything out of the ordinary at all.
Since the attack, Wallace has grappled with the weight of loss and grief while trying to support the surviving children who continue to recover. Family and friends are trying to raise money to help cover burial and other expenses. Meanwhile, as the 50-year-old father makes funeral arrangements for his boy, he says he doesn't hate his ex-wife for what she allegedly did and hopes the tragedy will cause people to be more empathetic toward people with mental illnesses.
All I know is that this life has a lot of pain and it has a lot of love. I'm going through pain. Now I have to show how much love I can give. And I just hope that everybody show they people love in case something happens that they can't see.
Shout out to Landon for the $1 cash out. He said the 4th of July is a day of death for black folks. Yes. Hopefully I remember what you just said next year and the year after because that's absolutely correct. I want to bag this thing up. He ain't mad at her.
No, but I can't say that I've seen anything out of the ordinary at all.
Since the attack, Wallace has grappled with the weight of loss and grief while trying to support the surviving children who continue to recover.
Loss and grief while trying to support the loss of the others. Trying to support. So is he finna get the kids or what?
And grief while trying to support the surviving children who continue to recover. Family and friends are trying to raise money to help cover burial and other expenses. Meanwhile, as the 50-year-old father makes funeral arrangements for his boy, he says he doesn't hate his ex-wife for what she allegedly did.
I don't hate my ex-wife for what she allegedly did. The 10-year-old had done said to him that if you was there, I knew that this wouldn't have happened because you stronger than her. That's what a child said to him. He don't hate her for what she allegedly did. She stabbed Lil Buddy. She stabbed your little 4-year-old pimp 36 times. You don't hate that bitch? What? You ain't mad at her a little bit? Nothing? She stabbed the defensive. He could not defend himself against her. 36. Do y'all understand what getting stabbed is? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's in the same spot. What a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just 10. He's 4. I don't hold no ill will against my ex-wife, man. Because she was going through mental health. Would you give a damn if somebody was going through mental health after they done stabbed your baby 36 times?
And grief while trying to support the surviving children who continue to recover. Family and friends are trying to raise money to help cover burial and other expenses. Meanwhile, as the 50-year-old father makes funeral arrangements for his boy, he says he doesn't hate his ex-wife for what she allegedly did and hopes the tragedy will cause people to be more empathetic toward people with mental illnesses.
We, that indoctrination of don't hate. That's a mean indoctrination, y'all. You can't feel how you feel, and you cannot express how you feel, because watch this. Even if he did hate, because of the indoctrination of you're not supposed to hate and or you're not supposed to say it out loud, he'll keep it to himself. And he'll just lie to the public. I don't hate her. But he can hate on the inside, but because of the indoctrination, he just can't say it out loud. A lot of y'all be hating people. But because of your upbringing and your indoctrination, you don't want to say it out loud. Ain't no way I would say, and I do understand that we all different, so I do get it. So I'm just out here speaking. Ain't no way I could have said that I don't hate that bitch. Especially we ain't together. Fuck that bitch. I know how some of y'all be, but that's the mother of your children. Man, fuck that bitch. Who? I'm in my young throat. Fuck that. Give a damn who she is. Obviously, she wasn't right if we ain't together. Huh? Obviously, she it was something wrong with her. We ain't together. You say, Willie, I hate my father for not being there when me and my brother was growing up. You know what's strange? People do not get looked at bad, or people do not get looked bad upon if you hate your daddy. You can say that you hate your daddy. Oh, you can say that all day long. You better not say that you hate a woman. Oh, you can hate your daddy and people will understand. People will understand, well, yeah, he wasn't there for you. Shout out to David for the $2 cash app. You say no tears. You must have been talking about that other the other story that we was just talking about, because the father had tears. The father had some tears. There is no problem. There's no backlash when somebody say that they hate their daddy. No backlash. It's only understanding. This is not his mama. This is his ex-wife who done killed her. I don't hate her. Yeah, all right, dog. I guess. Go ahead.
Tragedy will cause people to be more empathetic toward people with mental illness. We did, and hopes.
I am not empathetic to people with mental illness after they done stabbed some 36 times. You all can use that excuse of being mentally ill is the reason that she stabbed her baby. Hell, all her children. We can play that right there. We can play that little game if y'all want to.
Tragedy will cause people to be more empathetic toward people with mental illnesses.
All I know is that this life has a lot of pain and it has a lot of love.
He's right about that. A lot of pain, a lot of love, a lot of pain, a lot of love.
I'm going through pain. Now I have to show how much love I can give. And I just hope that everybody show they people love in case something happened that they.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me go back to this little word. Empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. He just said that he hoped that people can be empathetic. I think
I'm going through pain.
People with mental illness to be more empathetic toward people with mental illness.
More empathetic, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. You want me to have empathy. Again, you want me to have empathy of a bitch who had just done killed something. The ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Want us to have empathy towards the killer. Did he just use the wrong word or something like that right now? That's why I had to make sure I look up the word before I said what I had done said, because I want to be correct. Empathy. The ability to understand and share the feelings of another. You want us to understand why you stabbed all of your children, but the 4-year-old gets stabbed 36 times. Want us to be able to understand. And then have be able to share the feelings of another. What? You want us to be empathetic to the killer. What? Listen, ain't nobody empathetic to Jason. Michael Myers, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No, ain't there no. Hellraiser, ain't nobody empathetic to those people. No. Shout out C-Note for the 499 super chat. He said, right. He said, where is the empathetic of Michael Myers? I'm trying to tell you something. And again, y'all, like I be trying to say, sometimes we just be saying stuff. Sometimes we don't think it all the way through. Sometimes we believe that the words that we is using, that we remember the definition. Yeah. There's no empathy to Freddy Krueger. Right? This is crazy. Chucky. 36 times. Man, I hope you burn to hell, bitch, and I hope your other children. If you got some other children, I hope that they perish. I hope that they perish with some evil with it. Hell we talking about? I can't feel this way. You got to go fund me, though. Staying with the Davis and Wallace family. They asked for $11,000. They got 98. Y'all, Willie Williams got to go fund me, too, and I need to support. I just ain't put the link down, but I'm finna go on and put the link down. I can't let that slide. Nope. I need to support too. Let me hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some in it. Bam. Grab that. Push that. If y'all just not coming on in, y'all, we screaming like everywhere. We everywhere around here. Everywhere. Hold on. Let me hit that. Bam. Pin that there to the top. If y'all would like to support a player, the link is in the description or inside of the chat room. Scroll it down. Help support Julius and Deb's grandchildren after a tragic family loss. On July the 4th, the family experienced an unimaginable tragedy. Their 4-year-old grandson was tragically murdered by his mother, who also attempted to take the lives of their 2 older siblings, ages 10 and 13, before setting the family's home on fire. By a miracle, the older children survived though they sustained serious physical injuries and are now facing a lifelong impact of trauma and grief. This fundraiser was created by friends of Deb and Julius, who wants to ensure that the children have every possible resource and comfort as they begin to the long road to recovery. Please consider donating. Every contribution, no matter the size, makes a difference. And if you're unable to give, sharing the fundraiser is just as appreciated. Let's show this family that even in the darkest moment, they are not alone. All funds raised will be given directly to this family. Out of respect for the family privacy, we are not sharing personal images of the children until we receive their permission. This page will be updated in the coming days as well. In the coming days as we learn more. That's what's up. That's what's up. If y'all would like to help out the Davis and the Wallace family, man. Davis and the Wallace family. I hope the bitch burn in hell. Listen there. We need to cut a finger off a week. Cut a finger off a week. And then start with the toes. Cutting nothing back. But that's inhumane, Willie. You right. Keep cutting. You right. Keep cutting. For real though. They say, you say no, the crying dog pick on Willie GoFundMe. No. Wait a minute, cause I changed the picture now. I changed the picture on my GoFundMe. I changed the picture on my GoFundMe. Y'all got to click on it. Y'all got to click on it. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. Bam. Got it out the way. Okay. All right, we did that. We did that. Bam. Let's go on out here to be more. They talking about that dope. They talking about that good dope. Well, is it good dope? Is it? Yeah, they had no life insurance. The old boy ain't had no life insurance on this churn because of, just in my mind, and this is that failure level again. If you ain't got no life insurance, it's failure level. Yeah, because we truly believe, I think just human beings believe that their children will outlive them, no matter how many stories we see that the children is not outliving the parents. We see and hear the stories every single day of a child dying before the parent died, and we still have this idea or this belief that we're going to outlive our children. So we should not plan to get the check in the mail. Keep trying to tell y'all we grieve different, or should I say we grieve better. We have a better chance of grieving with a check in the mail. I promise you. I don't know if you all have heard about what had happened in West Baltimore, but there has been a mass overdose in Baltimore.
Blocks taped off, first responders scattered for at least 25 people, they're telling us tonight, overdosing in West Baltimore. I spoke to folks out there today. They say they were seeing people drop left and right, collapsing. Damn. I myself witnessed 2 people experiencing overdose symptoms while I was out there for just 90 minutes. One of dozens of overdoses happening this Thursday near Pennsylvania and North Avenues, just across the street from the Penn North Recovery Center, where nurse practitioner Josie Dantzler was sitting.
That's probably the 3rd or 4th person I've helped in the last 30 to 40 minutes. People are just passing out from whatever they're overdosing.
I was walking down the street and I happened to see his feet sticking out. And I saw him leaning over.
This man yelling for help after seeing another man down on the ground.
I called medic once I seen his eyes in the back of his head.
Never seen anything like that, so yeah, maybe it is a bad batch, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's an epidemic. We deal with this every day. Probably not on this high of a, scale, but we go through this every day.
Alongside Josie is the harm reduction director for the Penn North Recovery Center, Bernard Nelson. He says they were out there to hand out Narcan and fentanyl testing strips.
I never seen nothing like this. And I never seen nothing like this while doing Narcan. They foamed from the mouth, some of them.
A surreal scene sparking a large response from harm reduction organizations like the 24-Hour Community Peer Project, which works to link people to services.
33 years in recovery, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything close.
She's been recovered for 33 years and shot a baby out for having no reason.
To this. In 2 hours, we've helped at least 6 people.
Damn.
You can administer the Narcan.
That's just the Narcan.
He rose up like Jesus. Damn. I thought I shouldn't have said it, but I did. It is what it is. Listen.
In 2 hours, we've helped at least 6 people.
That boy raised up.
You can administer the Narcan.
That boy got that Narcan. That boy raised up. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. Tell my little Lala I am not going nowhere. Y'all look.
To this. In 2 hours, we've helped at least 6 people.
You can administer the Narcan.
That's just the Narcan.
The mayor's office says the harm reduction distribution will continue throughout the night.
I don't know the logistics of exactly what happened, but it doesn't make any difference. It happened. Yep. And we're here to try to do the best we can about it.
And what a scene that was. Tonight, Baltimore police are reminding folks that individuals can seek medical care without fear of arrest.
You can get you some care. You can get you some care without going to jail. So you done did that dope. We ain't gonna lock you up though. Now I'm just saying This right here, we got some breaking news. Breaking news, the Baltimore leaders update response. It's 14 minutes, but we're not finna hold you for 14 minutes. We're not finna do that right there. But at
That
least
night, my
let's give
foot was tingling so bad.
At least we just finna give them a chance to tell us something that we may not know. Let's see what we got.
Everybody, thank you for joining us. As you all know, yesterday
I thought that was one of the players off the block, but that is the mayor. That is the mayor. Go ahead, pimp.
was a terrible day for the Penn North community. At least 25 residents suffered overdoses. Countless others were traumatized by what they saw and experienced, and we know that folks will be feeling the impacts for a long time, and we will be here to support them every step of the way. And we're really grateful. I think the big takeaway that we're grateful that we lost no one. There have been no fatalities that as a result. Our first responders, police, firefighters, healthcare workers, and most importantly, our community partners stepped up and saved countless lives because of their quick action. They were out here all day and all night, canvassing, administering Narcan, and getting folks connected to the care and support that they need. I also want to acknowledge our partners at the state. We're joined today by our fabulous state senator, Senator Antonio Hayes, but obviously the Lieutenant Governor, the Governor, and their entire team who have been working with us, and surrounding jurisdictions who sent resources and manpower to us. It's important to note that we were able to mobilize at this pace and scale because of the ongoing efforts to address the overdose crisis and bring key partners together. That work didn't start yesterday, and it won't end today. It will continue to be an all-hands-on-deck approach as we continue to deal with this epidemic. The police department continues to investigate the scene and the surrounding neighborhoods, focusing on the source of the...
Say, Willie, do you think that they should be saving them? That's a good question. That is a really, really good question. I didn't even much think about that right there, but now that you had done said it. Damn. Because if we just stand around, I guess it'll fall under inhumane or something like that. Again, it's inhumane to not save somebody. If you have the opportunity to save somebody, it shows that we is just losing our humanity. You know, that's stuff that people be out here saying, or will be out here saying. We have to do something. We have to save these people who make these decisions to be on that dope the way that they on that goddamn dope. Listen, I want to kind of say, if we want to do a prevention or something like that right now, if we want to do like a worldwide to show some type of prevention thingamajig or something like that right there, if we want to show other people to not do it, then maybe at one point, like when we have like a high incident of like mass overdosing, we need to be recording it. Everybody just need to go out on the stand around and just let people die. Just like once a year or something like that. We need to just be standing by and just let people just go out on and die, so now people can see it throughout the news, especially to the children. Yeah. If we want to do this prevention thing, if we trying to stop people from getting on certain dope like that fentanyl and stuff like that right there, that K2 got a bitch down bad, you know what I'm saying? Then we just need to let it happen. But sometimes I'm like, well, no, you just give them the little Narcan. They just made a mistake on purpose. I don't know. I just be thinking on both sides. You say a drug purge. Now listen. That could be what's going on. What if fentanyl in the dope is a drug purge?
Drugs themselves. And as a reminder to everyone, Good Samaritan laws are in effect, and folks can seek medical care without fear of arrest. So
yeah, Good Samaritan laws. So if we don't be good Samaritans, then people will say now we're inhumane and we have lost our sanity or our something. It's one of them big words that I can't think of, but we would have lost that if we just stand around and just let them down that good dope.
Please, if you may have been infected or had information, please call 911. Additional resources.
I should run for mayor. But I think a lot of times once you run for office, I think that they be threatening you or something like that right there, man. I think that they find a way to put something on you so they got you. But I just may run for it.
Are available through 988, the 988 helpline. And if you know anything that could help us figure out the source, please call 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. Again,
Call somebody, lock up, yada, 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 moving right along. He got on old hot pink one. He got on old hot pink shirt. Do your thing, pimp, do your thing. Now listen. Somebody had done said the 4th of July. The 4th of July is the day. It's the day that a lot of blacks die. Black Death Day. That's hold on. I gotta go back to the cash app because I said I just want to remember that right there. They have yada. Surely. Oh, but damn it, it was the last one. The 4th of July is a day of death for black folks. I like that right there. And since you said that right there, we finna go on out here to DC. We have a vigil. We having a vigil being held for victims of the holiday weekend violence. Here we go.
No parents should outlive their child. That realization crushing the mother and father of 17-year-old Zoe Kelly Hickman as they saw the candles and balloons brought to an apartment complex in Southeast for the vigil.
Keep trying to tell y'all, why do we say that?
No parents should outlive their child.
God didn't design it like that. Ooh, I hit y'all. Bam, hit y'all believers with that one right there. God didn't design life like that. That's something that adults made up. This is something that the people, us human beings, made up. This one line right here.
No parents should outlive their child.
No parents should outlive their child. I know what you're thinking, but Willie, they saying should. No. If you is a believer out here in these streets, should not be. By you saying should, is you telling us that God got it wrong. No child should die before the parent. But God, if God is what y'all say God is, God has made it to where the children is going to die before the parent. But us humans say, well, they shouldn't die before the parent. So, again, so you saying that God shouldn't have made that choice. God should have not designed it like that right there then, right? Is that what we're saying?
That realization crushing the mother and father of 17-year-old Zoe Kelly Hickman as they saw the candles and balloons brought to an apartment complex in Southeast for the vigil. A vigil for their daughter, a teenager with a big heart and dreams of serving her community as a firefighter. A dream that ended July 4th at 5:30 p.m. in the 1700 block of Benning Road, Northeast.
I'm hoping and praying that our police department, we can get down to the bottom of this, can work hard on this situation for my child.
Shamika Kelly spoke with the hope that someone would listen to a mother who has experienced an indescribable loss.
If we don't pull together as a family, as a whole, as a community, this will happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to continue to happen. It's not just for my child. It's for any child in the community.
That's right. It's for any child. You say God has a check with Pastor Jesse Despontis first. Yes, you won't have to ask Jesse for his opinion. Facts.
Candles were lit for Zoe and the other victims of the weekend violence. 28-year-old Dream Johnson was shot and killed just 7 hours after Zoe Kelly Hickman, 3 blocks away in the 2000 block of Benning Road.
Who named their child Dream? People that naming their children Dream. Well, yeah, obviously somebody naming their children Dream.
Victims of the weekend violence. 28-year-old Dream Johnson was shot and killed just 7 hours after Zoe Kelly Hickman, 3 blocks away in the 2000 block of Benning Road.
Say, is that a dude? Say that's a boy, Willie. I do believe I do believe that that's a boy. I do believe that that's a boy.
Blocks away in the 2000 block of Benning Road. She was a trans woman. Police are looking into a motive for her murder. Her friends plan a vigil for Saturday.
You're one of our trans sisters. There's one-eyed trans sisters. All right.
For her murder, her friends plan a vigil for Saturday. And then there was 3-year-old Honesty Cheadle, a toddler,
Honesty.
shot and killed July 5th in the
Her name is Honesty. Is that a cute name, y'all? Honesty? And then y'all gonna put it on the girl. Stop it. Stop it. Women is the biggest liars. But go ahead though. Honesty. It sounds cute though, don't it? Honesty. Shout out to London for the $1 cash app. You say, what is the number one issue for black folks? The number one issue for black folks. I want to say no daddies, but then I want to say women running the culture. To sum it up.
Shot and killed July 5th in the 1000 block of 14th Street Southeast. She was shot while sitting in a parked car next to family members when someone in the street opened fire. A woman who attended tonight's vigil said it is all just too much to bear. In Southeast Washington, Jackie Benson, News 4.
I ain't know that it was popping off in Washington like this right here. Isn't D.C. supposed to be Chocolate City? Or is that now Atlanta? I don't know. But then again, D.C. is, every place is a good place outside of black places. Every place is a good place outside of black places. You say honesty is not. You say not anymore. They done gentrified it. They done gentrified D.C. You got to be more careful. And listen. They gentrified because black folks is failing. D.C. supposed to be in Chocolate City. That means that there was a predominantly black people. A whole bunch of black people. More than everybody else, right? And if they have gentrified it, that means black folks has failed. That means black folks have destroyed the city or community. To where outsiders, well, non-black folks can come on in and buy property cheap, hold it, rebuild it, and raise the rent and start pushing people out. Yep. You say Atlanta is getting gentrified, which is kind of crazy because they is getting gentrified by non-black folk. When Atlanta has, the majority is black. All that money. There's so many well-to-do black folks in the A. And Atlanta's being gentrified by non-black folk. You people finna take. A lot of you people finna take Atlanta back, man. What y'all thought that was? What y'all thought y'all had going on out here? You don't know? I don't know neither. Listen, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News out here on this wonderful STD Friday. Got to be more careful. He say at sundown town in Georgia. Yeah. Y'all stay out them sundown towns and go home. Go home. Get them from around there. Now that's $75. That's just stupid. Oh snap! They want $1,000 for it. They ain't got no money though. Oh, that's a down payment. We ain't doing that right there. 5 hours later, facts. Say gay in the dog. They say Atlanta is is Wakanda. I said so. Got to be more careful. Listen, man. We got to stop with this little failure thing. We got to stop with the failure thing. Again, we all fall short of glory. I got it, man. But for some reason, our decision making, and we keep watching people make these bad ass decisions, and we'll watch people fail and go down the same damn road and fail right along with them, and still won't tell the people who is behind us, After we saw them fail, and after we noticed that we done failed, we won't tell the people behind us, hey, don't come down this road. Or if you do come down this road, don't make a left, make a right. You know what I'm saying? We still won't do it. We still won't do it. So for all of us who needs assistance, failures. For all of the elders who need assistance, failure. I know you love your mama and them, your grandma and them. Failure. Just hear what it is, dog. But Willie, the prices have went up and all that stuff. Failure. The ones before us, they knew this thing called gardening. Let me say that there again. The ones before us, they knew this thing called gardening. That means growing your own food. But Willie, a lot of elders stay in apartment complexes and stuff like that. Right there. Failure. A lot of elderlies, they is renting and their Social Security can only cover to the failure. Technically, if you is an elder and you renting, failure. If you is an elder, you should not, and I repeat, should not be renting anything. Huh? Unless you done sold your home and you want to rent. Which don't make no sense. Unless you done sold your, unless you done sold your home, well, hell, you still shouldn't be renting, because even if you sold your home and you want to live like in a condo or something, you need to buy the condo to where you're not paying rent. But I just want to let y'all know, if your grandma and them renting, failure. You had 60 plus years. 60 plus years to have a shelter that was paid for. Failure. And again, I know y'all love grandma and them. You say, and definitely not from Rent-A-Center. Mm-hmm. Grandma's 25 out here. Bam! He said, I used to work at a retirement home and they sell their houses, move in, and not have to worry about maintenance and handling things they're too old to handle. Now listen. That makes sense. That part right there makes sense. They sell their homes because they don't want to deal with the maintenance, or they can't do the maintenance. They just want to just lamp and all that shit. All right. Let me just go ahead on and sell my home and move into a retirement community or facility. And they ain't got to worry about that right there. Fine. That's great. I don't look at that as failure. I look at that as smart. Some good planning right there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may say, well, they need to be living with their kids and their family members. People don't be wanting to take in old people. Stop it. Stop it. And I don't think that it's fair. I don't think that it's fair that a lot of older people want their children to take care of them. I think that shit is unfair because that is interfering with your child's livelihood and their household and the way that things function. And for the most part, women think like that. Women believe that the children need to take care of them, so they be wanting to move in with their children, destroying their damn relationships. Well, Willie, how does the elder women destroy the children relationships? Because a lot of times the elder women wants to move in with their daughters. And if you have a man, if the daughter has a man, a husband, a long-term relationship or something like that right there, and they don't want to, or at least the man don't want to take in your mama, now they is in the argument. And because she love her mama so much, she'll throw away her relationship that was beautiful before the situation came up for her mama. And the crazy part is, y'all all be believers and Christians. And your books say, once you get with that man, once you get with that woman, they come before your mom and your daddy. Come on now. Say, man, Willie, my mom asked me to buy a house and put her and my step pops in the basement. See what I'm saying? That's not a good thing. It's just not a good plan. You say they don't talk about how the elderly be catching STDs at alarming rates. We do. We done spoke about that right there. Shout out to the retirement homes where they slinging syphilis and shit. Yeah. Getting it in and passing that thing around, as you should. As you should. Here, you can't make a baby. You can't make a baby. You might as well spread the STD. He say you shouldn't be marrying nobody if you can't separate from your parents. That's a good one right there. That's a real good one right there. A lot of you all don't even understand that there's a lot of elder mothers over the years who have a lot of times shame their daughters into, you need to let me live with you. Their daughters be in their 30s and shit like that right there. So they have to reconstruct their household and the way that they living and the things that they actually want to do to take in their mothers. Because typically it's not their fathers. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got no damn daddies. But typically it is their mothers. Why? Because of poor planning. You want to interrupt your child's life because you failed. I do understand that they used to do that back in the days and stuff, and as a community, and we take in the elders and all that shit. That's because of poor planning. We speak about that like it was like a good thing. You don't send your parents to the retirement home and shit like that right there. Damn it, they shouldn't go to the retirement home if they don't want to go to the retirement home. They shouldn't go if they don't want to go, if they planned on not going. You interrupt, you in your 60s and 70s interrupting your children's lives in their 30s. You done live 30 years, 40 years more than them, but you want to interrupt theirs and destroy what they have going on and the things that they're trying to build. Shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat. He say, if you dating a chick, do you look at her mother, aunties, and sisters? Yes, you're supposed to always look at family. You're supposed to always look at family. But the good thing about it is, you can find a chick who is really different than their family. I mean, you can look at all the women in her life, and all the women can be failing, but she's not failing. And you may have you a good chick. You can look at that chick and she may works out. Well, she may work out at the gym and shit like that. And you can see her family and don't nobody work out. Everybody overweight and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? But that lets you know how different she is. Now, if you're trying to get a chick and you look at her family and she resembles her family, you need to let that bitch go. Yeah, I think you need to let her go. If she resembles her family and you don't like what her family looks like. Everybody's overweight. Everybody bad with money. Everybody living from pillar to post. Everybody got all these goddamn babies and ain't no men inside of the family. The women is running the family and all that fly shit. If that's not what you like, you need to move on. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just the finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I hope that y'all got a little something out of this right here. And I just want y'all to know, I know a lot of you all is getting older and older, and you have not planned. It's not too late to plan. It's not too late to plan. You can plan now. And you know what's crazy? A lot of y'all is still in good health and shit like that. You're 50, you're 55, you in good health, but you still ain't playing though. Things is going great for you right now, but you still have not planned for your future and what the hell is going to happen. I like to tell you people, I don't care if you're in your 20s and your 30s, you need to be planning then. Why? It takes you one health incident. One. Everything is thrown off. One. It takes for something to happen to you out in the street that, of course, you ain't planned for. And now you is partially disabled or something. We don't think about these types of things. Now you can't work them 80 hours a week that you was working making that paper. So this is why when you're young and you getting that paper, get that paper. Get that paper, get that paper is what you do with that paper, though. It's what you do with that paper, dog. You eating real good right now. You got your about 5 or 10 stacks saved. You stunned, you riding around the way that you want to. You got your little cribs and shit like that right there. You're balling out of control. You're eating out. You're doing all that fly shit right there. You just blowing money. One incident. One. Your whole life shift. Trying to help. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. I'm going to see y'all later on today. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for being everywhere that a player was out here in these streets. Y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Let somebody know about pimping. We're going to be back, though. Oh, we're going to be back. I am going to show up. It's not going to be a no-call, no-show. I'm going to come to work. Sure enough is. Y'all remember to go ahead on and subscribe to everything that a player got going on. The Willie Williams Show, 7 channel, 4 channel, accept and agree channel. Watch the standalone videos. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here, man.